From the Universal Tarot. 2. The High Priestess. The High Priestess sits between two pillars marked B, Boaz, strength, and J, Jachin, support, which legend says stood at the entrance to Solomon's temple. The High Priestess determines who may enter this temple of wisdom. She represents the feminine mysteries, symbolized by the moon under her feet and the crown of the goddess Hathor with its pearl of wisdom. The cross she wears is not a Christian cross. It symbolizes the intersection of spiritual aspiration, the vertical bar, and human limitations, the horizontal bar, literally the horizon, the farthest you can see from here. Its center is at the heart, the place of personal identity. Behind the High Priestess is a curtain decorated with pomegranates, female, and palms, male, symbolizing the hidden potential for spiritual understanding that is common to all, men and women alike. From beneath her veil, the High Priestess draws forth a scroll bearing the word Torah, divine law. These are the universal principles that inform all wisdom, regardless of religion, and she is the keeper of this great knowledge. The High Priestess is not going to tell you what to think or believe, but she will advise you if you are willing to explore the mysteries of your own soul. The fact that you are here indicates that you are ready. Universal message. In the depths of your soul lies secret wisdom that no one else can reveal to you. Look within for guidance. Trust your intuition. From the Initiatory Tarot of the Golden Dawn. The High Priestess, the second key, the 13th pass. The magical title of this card is the Priestess of the Silver Star. The path of the High Priestess is the first to reach Kether from the lower realms of the tree in Tifereth. It is the crown of beauty, the beginning of sovereignty and beauty, the primum mobile, acting through the moon on the sun. This is the longest path on the tree, stretching from God the Crown, the source of all, to God the Son, the slain and resurrected one. Gimel, the Hebrew letter attributed to this path, means camel, the only animal that is capable of carrying us across the abyss, due to its ability to store water. This path is the ultimate source of water, and thus represents the purest root essence of consciousness. All three paths on the middle pillar are different forms of the same energy. The High Priestess is a higher, purer form of the same energy contained in the Temperance card. Thus, she is seen with an arrow formed out of the lower part of her body. This arrow is a reflection of the one about to be released upwards from the Kesheth bow of the Temperance card. The arrow further serves to establish the High Priestess as Diana, the huntress and goddess of the moon, who has, in this card, put aside her bow and is at peace. Upon her head she wears the lunar crescent, and she holds the water cup of the Stolistes. The High Priestess is the counterpart of the magician. She is the vessel which receives the creative force and initiates form. She purifies us with the lustral waters. The High Priestess is a form of the Shekinah, the spiritual bride and mother. She is the gate of entry into the third order. Union with her is the reward of the slain and resurrected one. Interpretation in a tarot reading. Change, alteration, increase and decrease, fluctuation, whether for good or evil, is again shown by cards connected with it. Compare with death and the moon. From the Science Tarot. Benzene Dream. 2. The High Priestess. The scientist Auguste Coquelet was struggling to uncover the structure of the molecule benzene. It was the mid-1800s, and chemists were working to decipher the benzene structure into a linear model. The 6 carbon atoms of benzene acted oddly in their experiments and did not seem to conform to the known rules of chemical bonding. One night, Kekule dreamt of a serpent biting its own tail. He awoke knowing the solution to the puzzle. The benzene molecule takes the shape of a circle, not a line, with the first and last carbon bonded to each other. Since this insight, a myriad of molecular rings have been discovered, their structures integral to many chemical processes. The High Priestess is devoted to this type of mysterious and perceptive insight. Imagination and inspiration play a vital subconscious role in many discoveries. Dreams and creative work can bring surprising understanding to aid calculation and study. From the Tarot of Shadows, Arcana 2, Lilith. Lilith is an Assyrian demoness with bat wings and long matted hair. She was the first, and later rejected, wife of Adam. Lilith was created from sludge and mud. Her union with Adam brought Asmodeus and many other demons to life. Legend has it that, after leaving Adam and Eden, she settled in a cave on the Red Sea shore, where she's been living until today. She had sexual relationships with demons and gave birth to many thousands of children within a very short period of time. For that she has given the nickname Mother of Demons. As she refused to return to Adam and Eden, Yahweh ordered his angels to kill hundreds of her root demons. So, Lilith decided to take revenge. She promised to condemn women to infertility, to attack mothers during childbirth, and steal semen from men so that new demons would be born to replace those killed by angels. Not only adults, but also children started suffering at the hands of Lilith. She was strangling newborns and then sucking their blood and bone marrow. Presumably, the name Lilith derives from Leal, night spirit. But on one of the tablets found in the ancient city of Ur that dates from 2000 BC, she was named after Lilake. Lilith is also related to the names of 3 Sumerian demons, Lilu, Lilith, and Ardath Lili. The first 2 of these demons were hermaphrodites. Lilith is often called the first feminist in the world. Card meaning: complexes, manias, phobias, hidden issues, unrevealed secrets, the unknown, hidden influences, a woman feminist, a sexual, ambitious woman, a woman desiring equality in her relationships, a strong, independent woman, sensuality, female mystery, a lesbian, a cruel female, unsatisfied desires, vindictiveness, crossing the permissible limits, painful experiences in relationships, female issues, life without men, jealousy, a weak, indecisive man, a man depending on a woman, sister, wife, mother, the dominance of women in relationships. From the Osho Zen Tarot. 2. Inner Voice. The inner voice speaks not in words, but in the wordless language of the heart. It is like an oracle who only speaks the truth. If it had a face, it would be like the face at the center of this card, alert, watchful, and able to accept both the dark and the light, symbolized by the 2 hands holding the crystal. The crystal itself represents the clarity that comes from transcending all dualities. The inner voice can also be playful, as it dives deep into the emotions and emerges again to soar towards the sky. Like 2 dolphins dancing in the waters of life. It is connected with the cosmos through the crescent moon crown and the earth, as represented by the green leaves on the figure's kimono. There are times in our lives when too many voices seem to be pulling us this way and that. Our very confusion in such situations is a reminder to seek silence and centering within. Only then are we able to hear our truth. If you have found your truth within yourself, there is nothing more in this whole existence to find. Truth is functioning through you. When you open your eyes, it is truth opening his eyes. When you close your eyes, it is truth who is closing its eyes. This is a tremendous meditation. If you can simply understand the device, you don't have to do anything. Whatever you are doing is being done by truth. You are walking, it is truth. You are sleeping, it is truth resting. You are speaking, it is truth speaking. You are silent, it is truth that is silent. This is one of the most simple meditation techniques. Slowly, slowly, everything settles by this simple formula, and then there is no need for the technique. When you are cured, you throw away the meditation, you throw away the medicine. Then you live as truth, alive, radiant, contented, blissful, a song unto yourself. Your whole life becomes a prayer without any words, or better to say a prayerfulness, a grace, a beauty which does not belong to our mundane world, a ray of light coming from the beyond into the darkness of our world.